GTA San Andreas. We are doing the Paramedic missions, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, so this is the very beginning of the game. You can see on the mini-map it says CJ. I have not even been to Carl's house yet to even do the Big Smoke mission, which is the very first thing it tells you to do after Tenpenny throws you out of his car. Okay, the paramedic mission, as you can see, I got some money there, like 9,000 or so. I think I got to level 4 or 5, and I made a mistake and screwed up, so I'm restarting. But we're out here at Red County or whatever. It's out in the country. I found doing the paramedic missions out here a lot easier than doing them in Los Santos. Like any of the missions, it has its trials as far as paying attention to what you're doing. But the ambulance mission in general got its little quirks. One is that the patients will run to you, this and that. So you want to be careful backing up. You might want to use the e-brake a little bit. You kind of have to predict a little bit what they're going to do. Because you don't want to run them over, you don't want to get them stuck out in traffic. If one of the patients die, they get hit by another car or anything to that effect, you will fail the missions. So the other thing is that you have to keep this ambulance in good shape for 12 levels. And in Los Santos, I found that to be a little bit on the difficult side. Obviously, the traffic out there is pretty rough. And I'm able to traverse a little bit better out here. Okay, so no matter where you do it, obviously you need to keep your vehicle in good shape. You can't damage this enough. If you get out of the ambulance at any point, you will fail the mission. So as you see, like right there, I kind of stopped. Just wait for her to get in there. You don't want to back up, go forward, or anything to that effect. Alright, so given that said, it's just a matter of trying to keep it smooth. Now later, when we get up into 7, 8, and up, you want to kind of pull up the map and kind of look at your patients that need to get picked up and looked at, but we'll get into that as we get into those videos. You get time bonuses for every person you pick up, and then the first trip to the ambulance or to the hospital, you get a bonus in time, but that's the only time, the first time you take your first set of patients to the hospital is when you get your bonus time. Every other trip, you do not get any bonus time. So what you want to do is you want to find the patients that are at the farthest distance from you in the very beginning, get to them, get 3 in the ambulance, and then head to there, get your bonus, and then keep working it. But when we get up into 10, 11, and 12, you'll see how you tackle that. The farther the patients are, the more time you get. See on the map where we're at, you can see that the whole map is gray. And doing the ambulance missions is one of the first things I want to do when I start a fresh game of San Andreas. And the reason for that is, one, it maxes out your health, which is, a good thing. And it'll get you close to $50,000. With that $50,000, you can go ahead and go to the off-track betting and do some gambling and get some really serious money. Okay, I was just about to cut the video. I seem to be in the map here a little bit lengthy, but we're back at it. Okay, don't over push this driving down the dirt road. This ambulance can flip, so just take your time and drive drive correct, just don't overdo it. Get used to this spot right here. If you're going to do the ambulance missions out here, there's going to be people to pick up out here. It's one of the main routines now that we're hitting level 5 and up. Okay, any chance you can drive off the side of the road and avoid traffic, do so, but just be careful not to go too native when you're going off-roading. Because keeping your ambulance in good shape is top on your list of things to do. But you see there, obviously you can't tell, but I'm on the e-brake. You don't want to back up into that person, otherwise they'll get knocked over. By all means, any shortcuts available to you, use it. I know you hear me talking about keeping the ambulance in good shape. I've hit some people and vehicles and stuff, but I am able to get through level 12 with this ambulance. But it is something that you need to pay attention to as you're doing it. There's nothing worse getting up into 10 or 11 and your ambulance getting damaged to the point where it's going to blow up. And it doesn't really matter where you do it. You know, I don't know, the traffic just seems to be prominent while you're doing it. So just do your best to drive defensively. And my strategy, like I mentioned earlier, is I'm going to go after the farthest person to start off with. And a little bit later in the levels, you have to go, can't remember the one little town where you meet Catalina. That's a pretty good haul from here. And a couple tight turns, and it's up and down. And right there, I got a little jumpy on the gas. But as you can see, when you leave that little farm area, you can take the grass without too much trouble with flipping your ambulance and move on, get up into this area. And you want to fill up the ambulance too, because like I said, you get a bonus when you unload your first load of patients. So but once you get close, just stop, let them run around the other cars, do whatever it is. Don't back up, go forward to try to do that. Just sit still and let them come to you. But once they get out of the ambulance, it's fair game. If they get in your way, you know, don't intentionally try to kill them, but if they get knocked down, don't sweat it. I sure wish the vehicles in Grand Theft 4 handled like they did in San Andreas. It would have been pretty awesome. But Grand Theft 4, they kind of did away with, there was no ambulance missions or fire truck missions or anything like that in that particular game.
Watch it, buddy.
Okay, now I believe in level 8 they're going to start making me travel out of this particular area. As you can see out here in the farmhouse, I got 2 that I got to pick up. Got plenty of time, so don't overpush. See, I just sit there, let him do. Oh, little John around.
Kid. Need some cotton flowers.
You gotta love it. See, ideally, what I'd like to try to do is get just past the patient just a little bit so they can run to you.
It's not on day shit. I'm not coming.
Okay. So that's going to wrap up level 7. No matter how hard you try, you're still going to hit traffic, so just do your best not to. We're going to go ahead and break the video here and come back with level 8. And as you can see on the map here, they're going to start making me do some native here. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.